Get back!
They left him to die. Not in a bed, not with a prayer. In the wilderness. His body torn open, bones shattered, barely breathing. The bear had mauled him for minutes that felt like hours, claws ripping through flesh, teeth crushing bone. When it was over, he wasn't a man anymore. He was meat. The men traveling with him believed he wouldn't last the night. 2 stayed behind to watch him die. But fear changes loyalty. When they thought hostile tribes were approaching, they ran. They took his rifle, his knife, his supplies. And before they left, they buried him in a shallow grave, alive. The earth pressed against his broken body, cold soil filling his wounds. He waited, and when the men were gone, he pulled himself out. His leg was broken, his back torn open, infection already creeping in. He had no weapon, no food, no horse. Only one thought: survive. The nearest settlement was nearly 200 miles away. So he began to crawl. Through mud, through freezing rivers, across open plains where predators circled. Every movement reopened his wounds. Every night, the cold tried to finish what the bear had started. He ate berries, roots, anything he could chew without strength. At one point, he found a dead buffalo, rotting. He crawled inside its carcass for warmth. Not as a legend, not as a myth, but as a man too stubborn to die. Days turned into weeks. Pain became constant. Hunger became normal. Hatred became fuel. He wasn't crawling towards safety anymore. He was crawling toward revenge. The men who left him had names. He repeated them with every breath. Step, drag, breathe, over and over. And somehow, he kept moving. Nearly 200 miles of wilderness, on a body that should have been buried. When he finally reached civilization, he didn't collapse. He kept moving. Because survival wasn't enough. He wanted answers. He wanted justice. The men who left him would learn something terrifying. They hadn't buried a victim. They had buried something that refused to die. This was Hugh Glass, and this wasn't a legend. It was real.